There are moments when everything feels hollow. You could be ticking off your daily tasks, you could be surrounded by people doing everything you're supposed to, and yet deep inside there's this silence, a kind of spiritual emptiness that words can't really describe, and it hits you the hardest when you're all alone, when the notifications stop, when the world quiets down. That's when the ache becomes loud. You wonder, why do I feel so far away even when I'm doing everything right? Why is that every time I pray I don't feel connected? Why do I feel numb to the things that used to move me? Let me tell you something, that emptiness, that silence, that numbness, it's not a sign of failure. It's a whisper, it's a callback, it's an invitation from Allah Himself not to do more but to become more aware. Sometimes we get caught up in the motions. We pray but we don't pause. We recite but we don't reflect. We remember but our hearts are elsewhere, and slowly, unknowingly, our connection begins to fade. But here's the beauty, even when you feel disconnected from Allah, Allah is never disconnected from you. You're not broken, you're not lost, you're just being reminded to come back home. And home is where your heart aligns with your purpose, where your worship isn't rushed, and where your duas aren't just words but raw, honest cries from your soul. Allah doesn't expect perfection from you. He doesn't expect you to never fall. What He wants is that when you fall towards Him and not away from Him. You see, even the most spiritual people have days when they feel off, days when they feel distant. It's not always because of sins, sometimes it's just Allah calling you deeper, calling you to reflect, calling you to rediscover the purpose behind what you're doing. So ask yourself, when was the last time you prayed without rushing? When was the last time you raised your hands and didn't filter your emotions? When was the last time you cried in sujood, not out of guilt but out of love? Don't just chase those spiritual highs. Instead, build spiritual roots. Roots that stay strong even when the storm comes. Roots that keep you connected even when emotions fade. And don't underestimate the power of the small things. That one sincere dua in the middle of the night, that one moment of zikr when everyone else is sleeping or when no one else is watching, that quiet istighfar on your walk home. These are the hidden moments where your soul is being repaired without anyone noticing except for Allah Himself. And if you feel too tired to do much, then just sit in silence and say, Ya Allah, I miss you. Help me feel close again. That's a form of worship too. This distance you feel, it's not a punishment, it's a door waiting for you to walk through. So pause, breathe, reflect, return, because Allah is never far. And sometimes all He's waiting for is for you to whisper, I need you. You know what's stopping most people from turning back to Allah? It's not laziness, it's not ignorance, it's the belief that they're not good enough. I'll come back when I've changed. I'll fix myself and then I'll return. I've made too many mistakes to be forgiven now. But this mindset is what truly distances you, because you don't need to be perfect to turn back. You just need to be real. Allah never asked for flawless people, He asked for sincere hearts. You don't need to recite the whole Quran in a week. You don't need to pray all night every night. You just need to start. Start wherever you are, even if it's messy, even if it's weak. Say that one line of dhikr. Pray that one extra rakah, and make that one honest dua that comes straight from your chest. That's where healing begins. That's where connection is built. That's where Allah meets you, not at the finish line, but at your first step back. So don't wait until you feel worthy. Just come back as you are, because even in your most broken state, you're not far from His mercy.